Well, thank you for joining us today. We're going to take a look through the Health-A-Palooza 2019 event app and show you all of the features that you will be using as an attendee. First of all, make sure that you download the app from the App Store or Play Store by searching for Health-A-Palooza and get that downloaded. Make sure you log in with the email address and password which you set up at the time that you registered for the event. Once you've downloaded the app, you can log in with that, and you'll first be taken to the My Timeline screen. And what this is going to show you is all of the sessions that you have joined through the registration software on the LeClaire Group Health-A-Palooza page. Now, if you signed up for the Under the Stars event, that will show up on the 29th. If not, you will not see anything that first day, but take a look at the actual day of the conference and you'll see all of your other sessions, and we can go straight to those details from here. Now, it is important that you jump into these sessions when it is time to actually attend, especially if you are there for CE credit. So the most important things here are making sure that you check in and out of the sessions. Now, when it's time to check in, the speaker or a moderator will be presenting a code word. Check in by clicking the check-in button and enter the code word provided. At the end of the session, they will also provide a checkout code. Do both of these to obtain credit for attending this particular session. Note that there are several other features available inside of the session as well. You can see all of the attendees who will be attending this session, the speakers who are presenting. There is a Q&A function for being able to ask questions and vote on other questions which attendees are asking. You can take notes for later. Those can be stored and saved to another app, emailed to yourself, however you want to handle that. And any handouts that are available are in the Documents button. And last but not least, we have a feedback section as well. Note this is disabled right now. We will first have to check out of the session in order to be able to finish that survey. So let's take a look at the other areas of the app. You can access the main menu at any time by clicking on the button in the top left corner here. And we can move right down through the list here, going to Activity Feed first, and you're going to see all of the other posts from the other attendees. LeClaire Group is engaging you as well, and you can post simply by clicking on the little button in the bottom right down here. We can post just a status update with text, take a picture with our camera, or post an existing picture from our gallery. Moving on down the list, we can also make sure that our profile has all of the correct information, or do things like add a profile picture to our profile page. Pretty important actually, because you'll see in a second this is going to show up somewhere else. And we can edit all those pieces of information by clicking the pencil icon in the top right here. Next is the agenda, which is simply the main page for all of the sessions that are going to be going on at Health-A-Palooza. And again, we're going to see that main event there on the 29th. Main thing is July 30th for the whole event, all of the different sessions. You will not actually need to reference this page since all of the sessions which you are planning on attending will be in my timeline. The only thing to note here is that we do have the ability to add a custom appointment if, say, you need to add in a reminder of when you need to leave to catch your flight, or maybe you have a meeting with some other attendees. You can add that, and that will also reflect in my timeline. Next on the list is the map, and let's just take a quick look in there so you can see that LeClaire Group has added several different maps for your reference, and then we will also have the ability to see which room is where on the particular map that we're looking at. in case it's not actually designated on the image itself. You have the ability to message other attendees out there, and if they message you back, you will get a push notification alerting you who sent you a message, and you can jump right in here and continue on chatting with them. If you'd like to compose a message from here, there is a plus button in the top right, or you can go directly to the attendees list and potentially search for someone here, go to their profile, and message them directly from here. Note that you'll also see any photos which the attendee has been posting. So if you're looking at following someone, you can go through and see the content they've posted there as well. And of course, you want to make sure that you take a look at all of the exhibitors which are going to be supporting LeClaire Group. That list is all designated here, broken out by tier. So be sure to glance through that, and you can take a look and see all of the people that are going to be representing those sponsors as well. There's a full list of speakers in the app. If you're looking for their biographies or anything, they can be referenced there. Or, as I pointed out earlier, there is also the speakers function inside of the session. So if you're attending a session, you just want to jump straight to that speaker's profile, you can use that link as well. All of the staff for LeClaire Group are listed in the app under Meet the Team, and they can also be messaged just like an attendee. So if you have something you'd like to bring to their attention, feel free to message them directly through the app. Contacts is if you've got a connection you're making and you'd like to get their contact information with an attendee or staff person, doesn't matter who, you can scan the QR code on their badge, and that will pull from the event app's database and pull in any contact information that they have stored in there. So it's, again, very important to make sure that you have your profile filled out. A lot of that is filled out from the registration form, but just double check that when you get there. And there is a quick About section at the end of the menu here. It is important to note that all of the CE tracking is being handled by this event app. So you must be in your seat and check in with the code no more than 5 minutes after the start, and check out no earlier than 5 minutes before the end of each session. That will be required. If you have any issues checking in or out with the code word, be sure to let someone know so that they can handle that for you. But that is the standard way that you will be checking in and out. And it is all done through your timeline. Just to recap, going directly into the session where you're going to be earning CE, checking in and out at the bottom of the screen.